One of my favorite tool to draw with is charcoal. I have this soft knife and dust of charcoal, so I just start sketch with this. One of the best benefit of drawing with charcoal is going really fast. It's not like painting or drawing. Painting, when you paint, so you have to plan so many other things. But with charcoal, it's, especially if I don't have so much time, so it's like perfect tool to just do some quick study. This is my blocking with only one value, so just mass drawing. One thing I always have in mind when I draw or when I paint, so the word of simplification, simplify everything, and this for me means lines, values, color mixing, everything in between. So in this case I just simplify in like 2 value groups. I have this big dark shape, so the hair goes down here and the neck also get the dark shadow, and this area I have light shapes. You see, I only draw like 4 minutes, but I got the big shapes, almost all the big shapes already. To be able to draw in this style, you need to really practice a lot. I have done so many drawing with pencil and charcoal before, so now I am pretty confident to draw very freestyling. So the hair is going to be here somewhere. It's fine to use your finger to soft down edges. I still use the Pan Pastel palette knife. It's really easy to get the shapes and some features in the face very fast. And for the transition also, it's really nice to just move around the values and correct the drawing. Like I said, I probably done like hundreds of drawing with the pencil and charcoal and copied a lot of other artists' drawing and painting. So that helped me to actually draw much more in much more confident way, that I am sure about what I am doing, but still learning. Not that I am very good now at this style. I'm still in the learning path. And I really like when the drawing and the pen is like going a little bit faster, and it's almost like alla prima, this style. So I had like 1 hour 10-20 minutes to do a study. I remember my first drawing was really hard to get the shapes or overall understanding of the basic simple technique, and one drawing took about 1 month in the art school. So I struggled a lot in the beginning, and by exercising and how interesting in the art, I learned more and more, and I really love to at least do 2-3 studies every week. The things about this style also help you to not be afraid of doing mistakes, because it's really easy to adjust them later on. Easy to erase everything you want or move around the shapes. One thing I have in my mind when I draw or paint, I always ask myself, how can I simplify everything a little bit more. By that I mean by that, how can I simplify my value groups and the plans and shapes, so I have less things to take care, rather than have so much going on. For example, in the beginning I have just only 2 shapes, dark and light, so the face is light and the head and the shadows under the on the neck is dark. So I keep it as simple as possible, and from there I do some transitions, soft transitions, midtones. So if you struggle with the value groups, and I struggled a lot in the beginning, so squinting is one way, to just squint your eyes, and you can see the value groups much easier. You can see which values are darker and which values are lighter. The speed here of the video is 3.5 or 4x, but in the setting on YouTube, so you can adjust how slow or how fast you want to go. It's just because it's like, I know people maybe don't have much time to watch the whole video, 1 hour 30 minutes. But I probably gonna do some live streaming or in real time, because I know for me it's much more interesting to see the artist what exactly doing from the beginning, step by step, and see the materials and the mixing and the colors. I also use my fingers to just soften up some edges, unite some values. I use eraser also for the drawing and bringing some smaller accents in the eyes, around the mouth, around the nose. As you can see, it's so much back and forth and adjusting small mistakes. So drawing and painting is basically about doing many mistakes in the process, and by moving lines, adjusting values and mixing colors, midtones, so you correct the mistakes basically. And I've seen some people it's like just want to do perfect drawing or perfect painting. That's also fine, but I believe when you get lost in the process, you learn more and discover some technique or stuff that you haven't learned before or haven't done before. So I like this style more, just go into it and just do it and break some rules and get lost. Now I use the charcoal stick to bring up some accents, and that helped me to see the drawing somehow is correct, and the proportions and relationship between eyes and distance between them, the mouth, and everything somehow is correct. For someone who wants to learn from the ground, from the scratch, I always recommend just do master copies of other artists. When you feel confidence about your drawings, then you can go to painting. It's basically the same technique. If you have good drawing skills, your painting is going to look really good, even you maybe not very good at mixing colors. And that's coming by just exercise, practice a lot. Charcoal is my favorite tool to draw with, just because it's going really fast. I need 1 hour 30 minutes to draw a portrait like this. As you can see, it's just a mess in the dark shapes, and bringing some darker value and leave some, so get the structure of the hair. If you have any questions, please comment on the comment sections, or just hit me on Instagram, send a DM. If you want I have a look at your process, your drawing, I'll be happy to answer and help you. I always like to get critique also from other good artists, or I have some friends who done the same, gone to the same school, and I sometimes ask them, what do you think about this drawing, what do you think about this pigment, this style. And it's always so interesting to talk about art. I learn a lot from the others when I talk with them and get advices from them. Most of the time I spend it around the eyes, nose and the mouth to fix the smaller shapes and bring up some, small highlights. I always find it's really hard to do, especially when I paint, because it's more colors to deal with. But now with charcoal it's like only one color, but you have more values. But with painting, in painting you have the same values maybe, but you have more mixings in the process. I need to be careful not to do too many highlights and steal attention of the overall face. I want to the face value keep together as the same as the dark shape. I mean by that the values are really close together. So when I squint, so I can see the dark is dark and the light is light, and when I open my eyes, so I can see some smaller groups of value and shapes. I hope you enjoyed this process. I really like to do this kind of videos, and it helps me also to see myself how I am doing the process, and I learn by that, and I hope also help some of you out there. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck with your drawing and painting process. See you in the next one.